You know how media is always trying to scare you into doom and gloom and that everything is terrible and make sure you're paying attention to them? Well, in social media on e-discovery, we kind of have the same thing. You see all this posts, are you ready for quantum computing? They're going to change the world. They're going to change how you do your work. Everything's going to change. Tune into our webinar. Only we can tell you how you can solve these problems of the future. So what I was thinking we can do today is talk about some of the technologies in e-discovery, current ones and the upcoming ones, and talk about what you should focus on now and what you should wait until later. So let's do that in this video. The idea for this video came about when I was thinking about some of the forensic things we do. And what I realized is we as let's call it general purpose e-discovery professionals like project managers, techs, well, we don't need to know everything. We have experts to handle some of the more unusual things that happen in our lives. So because of that, I think we only need to focus on some of the technologies that are out there and leave others to experts. One of the popular topics for discussion is metaverse. Everyone's talking about how we're going to deal with metaverse data, what are we going to do? But here's what I was thinking. Metaverse is basically a computer game. So what if we had to produce text messages for another computer game, Call of Duty, for example? I'm sure it's got some kind of chat features, right? It's just not popular for collecting because mostly younger people play and there is no business information in there. But the way we can look at metaverse is kind of the same way as a chat in a computer game. And we only really concerned about it when it becomes a problem. So if there is a particular people who play in a computer game and there is a harassment and then we need to get that data out, well, we'll do what we always do. We contact whatever company, they give us export and whatever crazy load file they give us and try to figure that out. There is no way for us to predict exactly what kind of export format Call of Duty is going to have during that time. They'll give us XML or JSON or something else. It's just like the same way we can't figure out what metaverse exports are going to be like. And at this time, we don't care because these file formats may change in a few months. So as far as I'm concerned, metaverse is equivalent to a video game. And whenever that problem comes up with a particular video game, then we'll deal with it. Same thing applies to crypto and NFTs. We don't need to learn all the technologies and figure out how everything works. These things are so rare that even if something comes up, we'll figure it out then. And most likely what we'll do is we'll find an expert in that area. If someone says we need to analyze a crypto wallet or something like that, the normal e-discovery person isn't going to be screwing around and Googling how to analyze and do this and that. We'll probably get a company that specializes in that. Send them the data, have them analyze everything and get the results back. And this goes with mentality of letting experts handle it. Let's say a client calls you up and says, we need to investigate deleted files on partition of so-and-so laptop and we need this and this report. You're not gonna just boot up a laptop and start poking at it. You're gonna get a forensic company, a forensic person who specializes in that. And you're going to get them to analyze, create some kind of reports and give you the results. You're not gonna be trying to learn this at the spot or watch somebody's webinar, learn that and start performing those services. So in my opinion, I would say forget crypto, forget quantum computing, forget metaverse. Those things aren't relevant to normal litigation that we handle. And if your company specializes in something, of course, that's a different story. But as far as general purpose e-discovery, this isn't what we do. If I had to pick one thing that you should focus on and be obsessed over is short message data. That is so dominant right now. Every case has short message data. And people don't understand how these files need to be reviewed, how they need to be handled, how to build conversations out of them. They just don't have a grasp of it. And I understand that it's like relearning e-discovery again for some, but if you're gonna be doing any kind of learning, that's what you should focus on. And let the other things kind of mature with time, and then if they become more relevant to us, well, then we'll refocus on that again. So let me know if you agree or disagree with me. Let me know what technologies that you think people trying to put more attention to and they absolutely don't deserve it. Something we shouldn't worry about for a while. Put that in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you on the video.